Good evening, good evening, good evening. If you're wondering, well, first of all, thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. I thank y'all. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm grateful. And if you're wondering, what is Big Ward doing? I'm glad you asked. Since I ain't got nothing better to do, I ain't got no job, I decided to get out on the field. Show y'all what I'm seeing. This place that I just showed y'all, and where I am right now, was once the largest lumber processing, wood processing plant in this area. Now it's a ghost town. Truck parking. It's been reduced to truck parking. This place employed hundreds of locals in this area. Good paying jobs. People been here 30, 40 years. Owned by the former mayor, soon to be former mayor of Mobile, Sandy Stimpson, and the Stimpson family. They sold out to this company called, from some overseas company. I think we're called Camfor, whatever. I forgot the name of them. But again, the largest lumber processing mill, where they take the trees, the pine, if y'all just saw the truck with the trees on it, you bring the trees here and they turn it into boards, lumber, what you build houses with, plywood, you name it, any type of lumber, they made it here. Treated lumber and white lumber is what we call it. That's on the other end. I just showed you I forgot what they call it right there, but I used to haul plenty loads out of here going to the state docks, being shipped to Jamaica and overseas, what have you. Not only did this place supply jobs for hundreds of people that worked in the plant, it also supplied jobs for people that from around the plant. Trucking companies, like the trucking company I worked for. I was putting the flatbed hauling lumber for this. It gave my company business so that I could work in other drivers. So, due to the current circumstances, they shut down. And now it's a ghost town. Oh, Big Ward, that ain't got nothing to do with now. That place been like 3 to 6 months ago. This place was thriving. At least it looked like it. Still fully operational. Now it's a ghost town. Fully operational. I got family members that worked here. Cousins. Been working here 20, 30 years. That's how long this place been here since before I was born. Now it's gone. Empty. They got some wood over there. I should go over there and look at it, see if it's worth anything. They left a couple of pallets of wood over there, some lumber. Gone. Reduced to truck parking. And y'all think I'm just playing, huh? I know a lot of y'all. Y'all know. Y'all experiencing it in your own town. If you're wondering why the trucking jobs in general, people are not working. This is the housing industry right here. This is housing. This place supplied lumber for Southeast Alabama. This one plant. And they ship all over to Louisiana, Florida, all over the place. Over the road truckers, in and out of here. If they ain't heard you by now, they ain't gonna hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, hundreds of people used to work here. We're in an area, we're in an economy where there are no new jobs being created, only jobs being lost. Prime example right here. At least 400 or 500 jobs. And you might say, well, that ain't the whole, in this area, that's a lot. Gone. And this was an industry that's an indicator of how our economy is doing. It's lumber, to build houses, buildings, nothing being built. I've worked in and out this place for at least 15 years myself, bringing loads in and out of here. You had people work in the plant, and you also had like these trucks out here, not that they're using for a parking lot, but they used to be bringing loads in and out of here. I don't know what they're doing now besides parking here, because this place closed. That thing loud. Okay. Sorry. Now it looks like it's been out of business for like 10 to 15 years. All run down looking, cause ain't no life in it. It ain't been 6 months. It ain't been 6 months. This place was open and running. Gulf Lumber is no more. Generations worked here. Ain't no need for it. And it don't stop here. We got other businesses around here closing down, shutting down. Sound familiar in your town, your area, your city, your state? Does it sound familiar? This one of them businesses where you could have came in to work, but they didn't do them like that. They let them know ahead of time that they were closing down. And the people were shocked, couldn't believe it. Like, how are we shutting down? We've been here this place been here over 50 years. How? Gulf Lumber? Gulf Lumber is not needed in this area? A lumber mill. I want y'all to think about that. This is a ghost town. It used to be people in and out right now. Security will be right there watching the gate. Food trucks, food vendors out here like a shipyard or something. But it was a lumber mill. It was huge. It covered it covered about 6 miles from one end to the other, about 6 miles long. One big lumber company. And it supplied lumber pretty much throughout this country. Because like I said, you had local truckers like me. I used to take it to the state docks. And then we used to get loads going to Baton Rouge. We used to get loads going to Jackson, Mississippi. It kept me busy. When the container work was slow, I could hop and hook up to a flatbed. And they'd say, go over to Gulf Lumber and run some lumber. Keep me busy. Extra work. The container company that I was working for, he had some flatbeds too. He got some tankers too. All that's over. Done. The tankers, done. Flatbed, done. So now that the container's slow, he can't say go over there and pull some load for Gulf Lumber and get you a full day, a full week, full month. They had work every day. We had drivers over here every day. Jackson, Mississippi. That was a 4-hour run one way, 4 hours back. That's 8 hours, that's a day. And then get a couple of local runs to the state docks. Get you 10, 12 hours, easy, just running lumber if it wasn't no containers. So this place supplied jobs for more than just the people that work in the plant. It supplied jobs for the truckers that's bringing lumber from the field, from wherever they cut the tree from. It supplied jobs for the drivers. It supplied jobs for the people that work, I forgot, that drive the skidders or whatever they call them, the lumber people. Y'all know if y'all pulling your loggers. So there was work for the log trucks, work for the people where the log trucks coming from that load the log trucks, work for the people that cut the logs, that brought the logs here. All them jobs, it's a trickle-down domino effect. All them jobs lost. So, that's hundreds of people. Got to find another way. There's hundreds of people back out in the job market. And I'm not talking about 10 to 15 years ago. I'm talking about a couple of months. This went from dependable work to out of business 3-4 months ago. Here I am able to just go set up shop and do videos. Ain't nobody running me off. For what? It's a ghost town. It's empty. It's dead. It's a steel mill, like a scrap yard right down the road. About to shut down. Here come a truck finna use it for a parking. He pulling in the park when he used to pull in bringing loads. I don't know where the hell they getting loads from now. Who is that? New South Express. It's just a parking lot now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a job right now, like I said, you can hate it or whatever, you can't stand it, the boss man talking to you crazy, you better hold what you got. Hold what you got if you got a job right now. No matter how stable you think the company is you're working at, because this place was stable. It's a lumber yard, the only one in the area, no competition. And it shut down. Not enough business, I guess. Who knows? All I know, if this place can go out of business, if it can shut down, any company can shut down. Because this place thrived. It wasn't no lack of business every day. It was booming. Now it's gone. If you're on a job right now, thank God and be grateful that you have a job. Don't be complaining about, I got a friend of mine that used to always talking about, because he's still working. He don't make nothing, but he's still working. And talking about how tired he is, and man, they want me working overtime, they want me doing this, I'm gonna miss this, I'm gonna miss that. I said, look, man, hold up. Don't you see what I'm doing? Nothing. You better chill out. Enjoy while you can. Whatever hour they offer you, you better take it. Don't turn down no hours so you want, because I don't want to miss this. I want to go, I ain't had a break, I ain't had a day off. I don't give a damn how long it's been since you had a day off. You better go to work 7 days a week if they're offering it to you right now, because you never know when you'll be in my situation. I wish I could work 7 days a week on my job. We'll run out of hours, but I wish we had that much work. We just that busy. The way I'm exhausted, like I used to be. So you might be listening to me right now. You might be one of the people still fortunate enough to have a job where they working the hell out of you. We just busy. We swamped. I'm tired. I need a day off. I need a break. If they call you in to work on your off day, and you one of the people be like, no, you better go in. You ain't got to listen to me. Take off. Don't go. If you happen to have a job right now that's working your finger to the bone where you're tired, you ain't got no break, you ain't had an off day in 2 weeks, every time you look around you at work, it feel like you ain't got no life, you ain't got time to do this, that, and the other, don't worry about that. Listen to your big aunt. Go to work. It can come to an end just like that, and you'll be wishing Lord, I wish I can go to work today. I'm so tired of sitting around the house. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this, I don't know how I'm gonna pay that. When once upon a time I was working so much, the way I was exhausted. Now I got too much energy. I sleep all day. Again, if you happen to have a job right now and you tired, they're getting on your nerves, you feel like you're overworked, you're working too much, you don't have a day off, you work all day, you work weekends, you work nights, you work holidays, and you're tired of it, you need a break. Take a break when you die. Because you never know if you're gonna go to work one day and the gate gonna be locked with no warning. It can happen to you, what happened to Gulf Lumber. The company that's working the hell out you right now could be a ghost town next week. The company that you ain't getting a break from, you working overtime, you working weekends, you working holidays, you can turn right around in 2 or 3 months from now and it'll be a ghost town, just like this place I'm sitting in right now. Take advantage of whatever the opportunity you got right now. Okay, how tired you are. As soon as you get up, take your ass home, take a shower, and go to bed. You ain't missing nothing but broke. That's what you're missing. If you feel like you're missing something by working all the time, working your off days, working weekends, working nights, working holidays, you feel like you're missing something, I'm gonna tell you what you're missing. You're missing broke. You're missing not getting a check this week. That's what you're missing. You missing not worried about how, damn. And you might not be making enough because cost of living so high. So you still might not be making enough to cover all your bills even with all that working. But imagine if you wasn't working. If you were having a hard time while you're working, imagine if you wasn't. Be thankful for what you got. Because this could have been you. Where I'm sitting making a video where you used to depend on provide for your family. You got a YouTube out here making videos in a place where you used to provide for you and your family. Now some YouTube out here in a lawn chair making videos because it's closed down and you out of work. Back out here in the job market and can't find nothing. Especially nothing that paid you what you made here because this skill don't transfer anywhere else. This was a job, not a career. So it was folk making $25, $30 an hour here. But it was for what they was doing here. Now you got to go out here, you might be driving the forklift somewhere now. And even right now, $30 an hour ain't no money. $25 ain't no money. Now you finna leave here and they gonna make that. And it just closed down. Be grateful for what you got. Because it could be gone in the blink of an eye. Get it, got it good. Bye.